Start here, it looks good. We're racing, and it's a brilliant start from the inside line. Gilbert's going to have some battles from Bradshaw, but he holds the inside line. Coolin is there in third position as the field dices its way up to the first corner. Coolin's going to try and come round the outside to challenge Bradshaw. He tucks back in on the inside, but Bradshaw is second. Coolin is third, and look, from round the outside comes Ravenscroft, very late on the brakes, and tucks in behind Kimber and in front of Morgan Porter. Callum Bradshaw, Gilbert is going to defend the inside line valiantly as Niels Coolin closes up on Callum Bradshaw. Bradshaw's going to go for the move on Gilbert, and Gilbert's going to let him go, but Coolin's going to get up the inside as well. Coolin's going to get close to Bradshaw. So Gilbert down to third position, but there's time to make this work. Gilbert on the inside of Coolin. Coolin tucks back, and Coolin in second place. And they're going to charge through to turn 3. But Bradshaw has the advantage over Niels Coolin. Gilbert still hanging on in there in third place. But Callum Bradshaw leads from Niels Coolin in second. Gilbert is third. Goldstein doing a very good job in fourth position. There's a little bit of a tussle. And who's that hanging back? That looks like Kimber going down the order. Kimber losing plenty of places. And Marty Boyer very nearly taking him on. And that's Danny Curl getting on the inside of the 350 of Philip Varver. Varver going for the inside line, Joey Van Spunteren going with him, forcing the issue on the inside of Danny Curl, and Joey Van Spunteren takes them all on. And that's Ruben Moyer trying to cut back on the inside of Varver. He gets through. Georgia Dimitrov is in there. So too is Matilda Olsen. And he's going to get a bit of a challenge from the Strawberry Racing man. Behind that is Mark Kimber fighting his way back into contention. Up the inside of Morgan Porter. The gap's left open for Boyer. Boyer can't squeeze by. Oh, that was a nice move. And who was that? That's Van Spunteren. He's got the move on Morgan Porter. At a very tricky place to pass. Boyer's making a bid to get up the inside of Porter. Lovely job. Oh, and that is unfortunately Ruben Moyer. Ruben Moyer in trouble there. So the 386 has gone off at turn 1. We're not sure whether he did that on his own or whether he was assisted. But Ruben Moyer continues on. Fifth now has come Kimber. He's got past Eli Goldstein. Yep, they were teammates, these two. Now they're not, and Ravenscroft goes for the move on Gilbert. It was a little bit hasty, and Kimber's going to try and get through on the inside of Gilbert as well. Oh, it's tight. And just making his way through goes Mark Kimber. 9 laps down and 9 to go. It's a long final. Oh, and now a move from Joey Van Spunteren. He gets through on Lewis Gilbert. And Eli Goldstein is trying to defend. Matilda Olsen is given a warning flag, but it's academic. She's already out of the race. Here comes Joey Van Spunteren up the inside of Kimber. Kimber's trying to hold him off, but Van Spunteren is going to go through anyway. Kimber gets him back on the switch. And Joey Van Spunteren is trying to keep Mark Kimber back. Lewis Gilbert is next in line. Gilbert, then it's this battle behind Varver and Curl. It's Hans Morin who's come up the order. And then Georgi Dimitrov. Tom Levin's in the mix there as well. You can just about make him out. I think has had to accept the fact he's not going to get the win, but Van Spunteren's got past Kimber. He goes into fourth place. Him in second place. Last lap, here we go, and Ravenscroft's in big defensive mode. Van Spunteren sliding around, trying to get the move on the inside of Ravenscroft. He's going to get the undercut. Ravenscroft's going to hold the door shut. Van Spunteren keeps his foot in. Kimber mugs them both. Kimber gets through on them both. Mark Kimber sails through into third position. They were too busy focusing on each other. But the podium is now settled. Callum Bradshaw. Gilbert makes the move on Ravenscroft in the final couple of corners. Van Spunteren's going to come through for fourth, but Callum Bradshaw is the victor. Callum Bradshaw wins at Mariembourg. He is absolutely delighted.
Fantastic performance all weekend. I mean, you and the Fusion team have gelled really quickly and really well. I mean, it's been a fantastic weekend. Talk us through it.
Yeah, it was a tough weekend, really. But we still managed to be there when it...
Kimber's got you again.
Still managed to be there when we needed to. And yeah, the final was really, not really a shock, but a lot easier than the heats, definitely. And I thank the whole of Fusion for that. They did a great work all weekend. So yeah, that's it. On to the next one.
So now this championship fight is really on song, and at Castelletto you can prove it and do it all again.
Yeah, like as I said on the grid, we come here to win. So that's the next aim.
Mission accomplished so far. Good job.